and one foot out. You're either for the world or you're for Christ. And we all have a decision to make. We're either going to go down the road of the world, or we're going to go down the narrow path to follow Christ. And see, the thing is at any point, if we go down the road to do the things that we want to do the things of this world, at any point we can make the decision to come back to Christ. That door is always open. He will always forgive us. But the thing is that road comes to an end at some point. But we do not know when that point is. You can always come to Christ. He's always there for you. He died on the cross for you. There's no limitation to his forgiveness. But time is something that is not guaranteed. Ask yourself, what's holding you back? There's always that one thing in your life that you think that, well, if I give my life to Christ, I got to give this up. If I give my life to Christ, I have to stop doing this. Or there's also people that think, if I want to clean myself up before I come to Christ, I want to get right. I want to cut these things out of my life before I come to Christ. But the thing is, you don't have to clean yourself. You don't have to fix yourself to come to Christ. You can come to Christ right now exactly as you are. And he will work through you and in you to change the things in your life that need to be changed. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. And I know before I came fully submitted and fully gave my life to Christ, there's things in my life that I necessarily didn't want to let go of. There's things in my life that I was guilty and ashamed of, that I felt that I had to cut out and get rid of before I gave myself to Christ, before I went all into Christ. But that's the thing. We do not need to go to Christ perfect. We do not need to fix ourselves to go to Christ. If we fully submit, if we fully surrender ourselves to Christ, he will fix the things in our life that need to be changed. He will change us from the inside out. But it takes submission. There's a one thing that, because I know for me, there was one thing that I just didn't want to let go of. But that's the thing. You don't have to let go. You just have to surrender to Christ, and he will work through you. In Galatians 2:20, it says, "For I have been crucified with Christ." Galatians 2:20, "For I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives within me. The life I now live in the flesh, I live for the one who loves me and gave himself for me." Right there where it says, "I've been crucified with Christ." Before there's new life, there has to be death to your old life. You don't just add Jesus to your life. You surrender it to him and allow him to live through you. Every single day is a choice. When you finally decide that you're going to give your life to Christ, when you finally decide that you're going to surrender your life to Christ, every single day is a choice. In Matthew 16:24, it says, "If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself, pick up his cross, and come after me." That's not just a one-time choice. That is something that we as believers have to wake up and choose every single day. When we wake up, we have to choose to deny ourselves and follow Christ. When we wake up, the first thing that we do is give that time to Christ. Go to Christ, pray, read the word that he's given us. Excuse me. So, sorry, it's my first. A little nervous. In Psalm 90:12, it says, "Teach us to number our days, so that we may have a spirit of wisdom." When we know that our days are numbered, when we know that we don't have all the time in the world, when we know that time is not guaranteed, tomorrow is not guaranteed, next week, next year, next month, we're more intentional with the time that we do have. Every single day, we are intentional with the time that He's given us to go out and follow Him and surrender to Him and go out and spread His word and be a living example of Him. So I just came here today to tell y'all that, like my sister's story, there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss my sister. But I know where she's at, and I have faith and peace in knowing where she's at. But if there's anyone here tonight that hasn't yet made that decision, if there's anyone here tonight that hasn't made that decision to fully go in with Christ, to fully surrender to Christ, that door is always open. That door is always open. His forgiveness is endless. You can always give your life to Christ. So, I just want to thank y'all for allowing me to come to speak. Thank you, Larry, for giving me the opportunity to come speak tonight. It was a blessing to be able to come out and talk to you. Thanks.
Man, incredible job. That was his first time doing this. He talks a lot from what I hear, but this is his first time. Let's do one more hand. No, it's not about him, but he has to. I have enough second. Well, if you guys will stand up, we're going to go through one more song, but I want to encourage you in what he was talking about. You know, it's kind of funny. This morning, at my church, we were also talking about this idea of salvation and this idea of what does being fully immersed in the Spirit and just love, what does that look like? And I think this last song that we're going to do, I know you all know, and I think it depicts really well just how willing God is to chase us down. For I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so kind to me. For I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so good to me. For the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And though He chases me down, He fights till I'm found relief tonight. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still you give yourself away. Though the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. When I was your foe, still your love called me. You have been so good to me. When I felt no worth, you paid it all to me. Yes, you did, God. You have been so kind to me. Sing with me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And though He chases me down, He fights till I'm found relief tonight. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still you give yourself away. And all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God is everything. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. One more time. There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. And all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And all He chases me down the thoughts till I found reason I'm behind. But I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. And all the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. And oh, He chases me down the thoughts till I found leaves and I'm behind. I couldn't earn it, I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. And oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God.
All right. You guys can have a seat. Jace, if I could have you come up here. Greyson, if I could have you come over here. And so, baptisms are extremely important to my life. And, you know, when years ago, actually, when BCG first started, Jace was one of our first kids to come to BCG. And, you know, so that was 9 years ago, actually 9 years ago in February. And it just blows my mind to think that, you know, it's been that long. And it's so powerful to me to see how Jace has grown, especially over these past couple of years. And so today, I wrote this little script, and I don't like to go by scripts because it's so formal. But you know, today we get to do something I think is extremely exciting, and we get to baptize Jace. And like I said, baptisms are so special. They bring tears to my eyes because not only do I know the importance of a baptism, I also know the thought, every step that it has taken to get to that particular point. And so, you know, we know that baptism is not what gets you into heaven. We know baptism is not salvation. Baptism is just the outward expression of an internal choice that you have made. And so, Jace has been talking to me for a few weeks, and he told me the other day, he said, or actually just a few weeks ago, he said, Larry, you know, I knew
when I wanted to be baptized, I wanted you to be the one that baptized me. And so that means a lot to me. That means the world to me. Because all I want to do is have God work through me and have an impact on the lives of people. And whether that impact is huge or whether that impact is small, I just want to be able to have an impact on the lives of individuals. And, seeing Jason, just talking to him about, where he's working and the impact that his boss is having on him and all of that stuff, it just tells me that God has worked a 180 change in Jason's life, and I love that. And so we're going to go over here, and we're going to get into this, or you're going to get in, I'm not going to, but you're going to get in, and we're going to baptize you, and it's going to be one of the most exciting moments that I think I've had in a long time. So, family, if you want to, actually, if someone wants to raise the garage door, we'll do that. Oh, yeah. While we do that, Jason's going to go put some shorts on. But Jason's family, if you guys want to stand outside, and then we'll baptize so you guys can take a picture coming on the inside. But if you guys would do that, go ahead and head over that way. Everybody else, if you guys can stand on this side, facing the outside, we will get ready. Whatever you want to do. Hey Kyle, if you guys want to head back that way, we'll sing a song. And then we will
I think to round out the night, we're just going to sing the chorus one more time of Reckless Love. I think, like I said, it perfectly encapsulates, we just celebrated someone saying, I'm publicly declaring that I'm good. I don't want the old life that I have, and I want to chase Christ with all that I have.